Dunsi, Nathaniel Bassey and others get vindicated after shocking accusations. Dunsi Oyeko and Nathaniel Bassey get vindicated as Guy Sebaba reveals details about them. Guy Sebaba was invited on Honest Bunch show alongside Dr. Roy as they discussed the Nigerian gospel industry. According to Baba, Dunsin Oyeko and Nathaniel Bassey do not charge. God told him the day he charges, the well will dry up. That is exactly what Dunsin Oyeko said. Gaisi Baba said in quote, "This is a relief as Nigerian men of God has always been accused of extorting Christians for their financial gain. This rhetoric is common widespread among Nigerians, especially those with anti-prophetic teachings. They do not believe in religion, or at least in certain religious principles like tithing and seed sowing. Oyeko and Bansey's revelation appease the masses, letting them know that they are legit men working for God. Nevertheless, Baba refuses to paint those who collect money for their gospel services as bad. Because God gave that instruction, God backs it up. He explains why Bassey and Oyeko's consecration. He explains about Bassey and Oyeko's consecration. If you go out and do follow, did God tell you that? Baba asks. He advises gospel artists to find their path and not be discouraged to charge for money if God had not instructed them not to charge. Baba dispels critics who criticize gospel artists for charging. He claimed there is no word to back that up in scriptures, but simply a cultural rhetoric. What are your thoughts on gospel artists charging? Well, to me, these people are singing. They're people who sing for money. The same way I don't know why everything about religion, people get to do it like this. These people are charging to minister. Yes, it is God's word, but they are charging. They're the ones doing it. Do you know the kind of work they put into these things? They put work in, they will come and they will stand for hours. The same way your so-called artists, they don't even charge you which waiting your artists they charge. This is not me trying to come in with this thing. To me, this is their this is their job. It is their job. They play music, it is good to you. You want them to come and do so in your program or your crusade. Why should you not pay them? It is not a do or die affair. You can as well train your ministers or train your own your own choir to sing in a way that is going to give you the kind of atmosphere those people carry. It is very simple. Like I said, this is not a do or die affair. You don't need to condemn what at the end of it. You don't need to condemn anything that say you don't want to do. Simply don't do it, Abby. And yes, just like he said, you should not come outside and say it because this person, God tell this person make. So I watched that particular clip and what's it called? That guy, that Baba Fat, I don't know his name. I don't really know his name. He came out to say that Nathaniel Dunsi said Nathaniel Bassey said God told him not to charge. And the thing is, yes, this one is an instruction from God. You now that maybe you're doing you went into this like, whether I like it or not, this is a vocation. You understand? For you. No problem. Do your thing, charge. Don't allow anybody make you feel guilty. Anybody will say, he say you're not supposed to charge. Make them go work. Make them go work when they no demand for charge. It is vice versa. It is what? Vice versa. Do you understand? There are people who are men of God and they don't do any other thing aside their work. And there are people who are men of God in order not to be so much in pursuit of money. There are men of God who actually have jobs to do aside their ministerial work. You go know that this one, they don't want anything to disturb their ministerial work. They want, you understand? Oga, to rock anything that rocks your boat. And I do not know why Nigerians we are so always interested in talks like this. If you say this person, you don't want the call gospel artists, you don't call them now. People who feel they need them will certainly call them and pay for their services. The same way, if the video comes now, maybe you hire the video for a show, will you go there and say you should not pay because he has fans? It doesn't make sense, does it? I beg you, make person hear word though. I am a gospel song minister too, but just that our people are so impossible sometimes. When you invite them to come and sing and you want them to come like that and go like that, you people don't know what compiling. Yes, now, do you think it's easy to come outside and compile songs together? Do you think it is easy to put in the work to push those songs out? It is just like a business. It is the same thing. This is their crafts. This is their line of work, their vocation, their profession, what gives them food, what puts food, what sponsors their lifestyle, and you say make them no charge on top waiting. If you feel it is easy, get it. Should be your church, every church to get choir. Make your choir give the kind of atmosphere where these people go bring. You know what these people are doing. You know that they know their onions so much. You understand? And then you are coming out to say they should not charge. Not charge, say what thing happen. Not charge, say wetin happen. If you now that you are listening to me, you go for a music concert, you pay, you go for comedy talk just to force person to talk, make you laugh. You know they say how much they collect. So why would these people not be paid for their own craft? And they're not forcing you on them. They're not forcing themselves on you. You are the one going to them and you're telling them they should not pay. Will you go to a particular online store, or you go to a store and tell them they should pay, they should give you something and give you for free just because of what? Just because you know you will give them one super story. For what now? Let's say for instance now, let me give you an example. Let's say maybe Tony's daughter or Tony's grandchild has a store, and that store, the person said fashion items, and you not go to the store and say you're not supposed to be collecting money. Why? Because your daddy has made money. This is our money. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. If now you go there, you go need to pick item. If you pick item finish, you go gas pay. That is it. I'm not this person that God can tell most of us not to charge, but giving is a good honorarium, isn't bad though. And it will be too selfish of most church leaders who will just do as if gospel song ministers are beggars, telling them what they have done. My choir can do it now. Yes, they can, but I'm not in. Yeah, exactly what I am saying. If it is not a do or die affair, you know this person, you know how good the person is before sliding into the person's DM or going to contact the person manager. Don't you dare, don't do it. Don't come and trivialize somebody's crafts and say, why are they charging? If you cannot afford it, simply remain there on your lane. Find people you go fit afford. Or, moreover, train your choir. Do you know how many years and years and years? You think say it is easy to stand on the choir and sing? To stand on that particular choir stand and sing? You think it is easy as a person? Or that person you see that sings, even the person that sings, what's I go call these things? Or maybe you go to a particular restaurant and there's somebody who always sings, maybe a Tuesday night or Friday night or Thursday night, and there's somebody who sings. Do you understand? You go open my talk, say after all, the person no do any work. Now just say, you go stand there, sing and make them sing. Huh? No, you go stand there, sing, make them see us, make them see what you sing. So this is very uncalled for. Day your day. It is not a do or die affair. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.